it was nice to hit 24 for 24 routines again. We hadn't done that since our first meet. And it looks great on paper, although if you look at the performances, we really didn't hit 24 for 24. We stayed on the equipment for 24 routines, including 2 out of 3 exhibition routines. So our 2 beamers that went up, Michelle and Tawny, also hit. But that was exciting. It was exciting to be able to go hit a season high in an event that wasn't really scored that high. I don't think that there were really, I think we had to earn every 10th we got. And to be able to get a season high, still knowing that, I mean, I think that we're hitting about 70% right now. So knowing that we keep getting better, and as long as we keep getting better, I feel that we're on track. And if we stop getting better, then we've got issues to deal with. Individual highlights are really Vanessa and Elise, because Vanessa has made a conscientious effort to work differently and to compete differently. And she's now competing how she trains. Last year, she didn't train very well. She was all over the map and really didn't get going competitively until halfway through season. And so this year she told me just yesterday, she says, I hope you notice I've really made an effort in my focus. I said, absolutely, Vanessa. You know, it shows not just in competition, but in the gym as well. So that's exciting for her to be reaping those rewards. And for Elise also. I've had quite a few people ask me why Elise isn't on bars. And she's not on bars because we're switching back to the double lat dismount. And she needs a few more weeks of training to be able to get that into the routine. So those 2 are really highlights. It's nice to be able to see Tawny compete every week now, because she didn't compete last year much at all. And it's nice to see her consistently in the lineup, consistently doing well. The meet against Stanford's going to be great. We've really feel that they are our Pac-10 rivals, our West Coast rivals. They're a great team. They always compete well against us, and we usually compete well against them. So we were just up there 2 weeks ago and had a few mistakes on our end that put us into the loss column. So we're excited to have them here, and it's fun to have a rival because SC doesn't have a gymnastics team. So that's really fun. From our team perspective, we are hopefully Brittany McCullough is going to compete 1.5 on vault. We've been training that, and it is actually better than the Yurchenko full, because just the full she kind of has to hold back on so she doesn't overpower it and shoot it back. And this she can just use all her power, and it's really been nice in the gym. So hopefully she'll be able to warm that up well and compete that. And we're still mixing up our lineup. We're still trying to figure out who those top 6 are. We've got to get Lachelle competing more on beam, and I don't know if she'll come in this weekend or exhibition, but between her and Tawny and Brittany and Nikki, really, and Marcy, you know, I know Marcy had a fall the last home meet, but her beam has just been beautiful. We've got a stable of great beam workers that we're trying to really figure out that mix for beam and bars in particular. And we're going to be using these next few meets to figure out who those top consistent 6 are. This weekend is our breast cancer awareness weekend meet, and the best way that we can help out is if you guys show up and buy a t-shirt, because 100% of those proceeds go to the breast cancer awareness. And you know, it's just a time for everyone to reflect and to say a prayer for not just people that are dealing with breast cancer or have it in their family, but all types of illnesses. And so I think it's a nice thing to do. Everybody around the country is doing it. All sports are doing it, and I know that every meet around the country sells the t-shirts. And like I said, it's just a great way to support. Buy the t-shirt, wear the t-shirt, and let's turn poly pink.